Hello, Jeffrey Langlois, Langlois Vital Nutrition Center. One of the most important things you can do for your health is to figure out your food sensitivities and to help heal your gut or your intestinal tract, which is just a hollow tube. So just like the casing on this pen, the food would go through your digestive tract, and you want to have a strong, healthy digestive tract. The average digestive tract is over 20 feet long, and it is a rubbery tube that starts at your mouth and comes out your anus. So it's very important that this be strong and healthy, and the stronger and healthier your digestive tract, the less food reactions you're going to have. And I know this personally because as I healed my intestinal tract over time, by what helps heal the intestinal tract is collagen or tough cuts of meat, because they're high in 2 amino acids, glycine and proline, which help to repair collagen. So the rubbery proteins of the body, the skin being a rubbery protein, this is different than muscle protein, and we must eat foods that are high in glycine and proline. So that would be things like plain Jello, plain, not red food colored sugared Jello, bone broths, homemade soups and stocks that have sort of a jello-y consistency. Tougher cuts of meat that are slow cooked have that type of protein in it. Anyway, you want to heal your gut. And my own food reactions, where I do not intentionally eat wheat or gluten in my life, but where before I would get immediately sick from eating wheat or gluten, I can actually eat wheat or gluten now and not seemingly have a reaction to it. So I can eat it. No, it seemed like it agreed with me, but I do know that if I eat wheat and gluten over a long period of time, let's say once a week, that for me, that would be a long period of time, my energy starts to go down, because all grains cause inflammation. Doesn't matter if you're allergic to wheat or not, but grains inflame. That's a whole nother story. Grains inflame and cause pain in most people. But anyway, don't have anywhere near the reactions to pets, to animals, to hay fever, because I've healed my intestinal tract. I've helped heal my liver, my adrenals. Anyway, how can you test for food allergies? Well, you can certainly do a lab test, and Vibrant Wellness, Vibrant America, this is their environmental toxins one, but they have food testings. And usually food testing is done in, you can see here, IgE. That's true allergies. That's what most medical doctors do, is IgE, because these are the serious ones. These are the ones that cause hives, vomiting, diarrhea, difficulty breathing. You may need to carry an epinephrine, which is like an adrenaline injecting pen to save your life. And the most common of these you can see here are going to be milk, soy, wheat, eggs, fish, shellfish, peanuts, and tree nuts. So this is pretty typical medical food allergy testing, and it's very valid. But they are testing something called IgE, which is immunoglobulin E. It is the severe reaction. But medical doctors will talk about food intolerances. This can cause gas and bloating. This would be lactose intolerance is a common one. But what we like to do here, because usually you're going to know if you have a food allergy, or you should work with your doctor for that, we like to focus on food sensitivities. Now, food sensitivities technically can be IgA, or they can be IgG. IgA generally affects the lungs and the digestive system, but IgG is a new type of measurement, and Vibrant Wellness does a lot of that, and there are other labs that do it as well. You're going to pay maybe $200 to $400 for something like this. But this is going to be, once it's digested, broken down, gets into your bloodstream. It could cause fatigue, joint pain, things like that. Just lack of vitality. So in the office here, to avoid the $200, $400, $500 off medical testing, Vibrant, nothing wrong with it. It's excellent. but I call it old school, where we use the vials. Drew is amazing at this, pushing on your arm, doing a muscle test. It's one way to figure out some awesome information about food sensitivities. And then I like to use the computer scan. And if you want this, you need to ask us. Probably will take us an extra 15 minutes or so to get this uploaded. But it will actually give you scores. And you can see here, I wrote on here, points above or below 50. So 50 means it's balanced. So you could eat a food and it could actually make you really tired or sleepy. So you didn't have a food allergy, you didn't stop breathing or throw up, but you could have, so in this person's case, chicken, let's just look at chicken there, that was a 32, and bananas were a 33. Okay, so that's over here. Points above or below 50. So a low number like that is going to lower their energy. It's going to make them sleepy and fatigued and tired. So the farther it goes below 50, the more weakening or tiring, and that's how the computer works. It's based on Chinese medicine like yin yang, high and low. Just like you can have high blood pressure, low blood pressure, high sugar, low sugar. So it's measuring your body's reaction to these food substances, okay? I also put the note on here about leaky gut. So more collagen, more bone broth, more whole food vitamin C, vitamin C from food, and zinc. Those things help to repair a leaky gut. And then we have the numbers that go above 50. So in this case, this person's highest number here was the coffee. 93. Wow. So that's very stimulating to the body. This is a high number, but it's the numbers be past 50. So he had coffee, and then he had black-eyed peas at 75 and halibut at 72. So let's call these food sensitivities, and generally people are going to feel a lot better. They're going to get better gas mileage if they're putting the better fuels in their body. Okay? So you can do that with the old, what I like to call old school. Again, Drew is amazing at that. Or you can do the computerized one, and we can upload that for you into your portal. We're going to need an extra 15 minutes for that in your office visit. So that will not be able to be done during our normal 15-minute office slot, but it will take a little bit longer, and we'd be more than happy to do it for you. I notice sometimes if I'm overeating a food, let's say I'm eating a lot of coconut or something, it can come up for me. But again, this is multifactorial. So health is not always so linear. This equals this. That can happen. But a lot of times there's multifactorial. So you got to have a healthy gut. And then you got to be making sure you're eating foods that are really strengthening to your body. Okay. All right. Your health is your wealth. If you have your health, all of life will go better. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.